Hello. So one thing I'll say real quick is there's no right or wrong. You don't have to worry about what you say. He's going to chop it anyway. All of the testimonials are probably going to be like a 30-second video. So just know he's probably just going to take little snippets here and there. So don't worry about saying things perfectly or anything like that. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I never know if he's totally cutting me out or not, so I always just do a little intro. But thank you so much, Emily, for being here and doing this little video testimonial. I truly appreciate you, and I love you so much. So the first question I'm going to ask you is, what was your biggest struggle before working with Christina?
What a great question. I would definitely say the feeling of not enough to take myself from a student, from a learner, to being the leader. So like kind of embodying the queen aspect, even the leader, and not just being a business, but also in my personal life. So taking charge of that and really looking at what I was tolerating and boundaries. And it was kind of permeable before, like things were just coming in and going out. And so that was what I was struggling with, is how do I take it from that student thought to being the queen of both my business and my life.
I love it. Thank you. And why did you choose to pursue coaching with Christina?
I chose to pursue coaching with Christina because I felt like she was speaking directly to me. I first met her at HCI Live, and I saw her presentation for the 10K in 10 weeks. And when she said that she had the constant mirrors of I am not enough, like literally it felt like I was the only person in the room. Like she was speaking to me. And later she said that she was working with her soulmate clients, and she's my soulmate coach. Like she was speaking directly to me.
Awesome. Thank you. And what kind of results or shifts have you seen? And tell me a little bit about when you started seeing those, or any examples. So what are some of the results or shifts that you have seen working together?
So definitely one of the biggest results was taking charge, like that queen mindset, and realizing that I'm in charge, like, and I can have any experience that I want to have. And so that big mindset shift of what am I been tolerating? What do I want to have? And being the creator of my life.
I love it. Thank you. Awesome. And how has your life benefited from working together? How has it helped you overcome the struggles that you talked about in the beginning? Anything that comes to mind around that?
Well, I'm moving so much faster. I know that if I wasn't working with Christina, I would be still stuck in how do I make this into a business. So friends of mine are kind of like, how are you finding the motivation to work on your business? It's like each week I feel motivated to get going, to set up for inevitable success. So it's like I'm on the fast track to success, and that's due to the confidence building, the role model that Christina is, really pushing to get out of that stuck state and to truly let your authentic self shine.
Beautiful. Thank you. In your opinion, what happens when you decide your business is worth investing in and you hire a coach for yourself?
Oh my gosh. It became a reality, right? Like I created a space with Christina's help to really have what I wanted it to be. Like before, I was just in the state of like working towards it, like it was in the future, and now it's a reality. Like I'm purposely setting the intention of what I want, and having Christina there holding my hand is giving me confidence and courage to be bold and to take action.
And last question, would you recommend working with Christina to anyone else, and why?
Well, I've already recommended Christina to other people, so the answer is yes, I would. And I would say it's that dual action. She told me in the beginning that it would be both life and business, and they're happening simultaneously, so much so that you don't even realize it. So if someone came to me with they wanted to launch their business, I would definitely say Christina's the person. If you're stuck in fear, Christina's the person. If you're playing small, Christina's the person. So whatever it is, life, business, you want to just shine bright, like she's the person for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's it. It was a quick little
Yeah.
and I'll send that to him. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for always just all your love. I really appreciate it. Like your message I think it was last night.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It really does. It helps me to feel like I'm on the right track, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome. It's true though. It's so true.
Reminders that I'm enough. I'm on the right track, you know. So thank you for always being my most loving client.
Well, it's funny because like if I go a day or two without talking to you, like I mean, I think that's good. I don't think I should want to talk to you every single second, but it's that like, oh, I just got to make sure she knows that I'm thinking about her, and it just, I don't know, thinking about all of the things like I needed you, like you said in your message, like that you knew you didn't have clients right away, so you could speak to people who felt that way, and that just. Like it was what I needed, like to see someone, because I would have put everybody else like, oh, you said this, like they're successful because they have something that I don't. But when you share with me that last November you were in the exact place that I was in on Monday, like that makes it seem possible. And it's like, and even the concept of God, I haven't said this to you yet, but I mean, I've always believed in him. But when I told my mom that you were also a Christian coach, when I was trying to figure out how to pay for it, she was like, because she goes to church every day, or not every day, every week, and she's the organist at the church, and she just kept saying, I love that part. I love that part. I love that part. And you've woken a part of me that I was letting not be there. I was totally not expecting that. Like, that's not why I signed up with you. Probably some of the other girls, it was higher up there on the reason. And I love that I'm getting that result without that being what I was expecting.
I so love that. Thank you for sharing that with me. And that is one of my prayers. That is one of my heart prayers, is that there may be people who come to me and they're wherever they are on their spiritual journey. And one of my prayers is that through working with me, that it would bring them closer to, it would bring them a little further on their journey. We're all on a journey. I'm on a journey spiritually. And, if I could know that I helped someone to reignite that flame in them, or reignite even a curiosity, or, that I know that changes. That's the biggest thing that's changed my life in every single aspect. And so if I could be a part of ushering someone closer to God, I mean,
you are. You are so, like, especially in Fear to Fierce, like, because that's where it's talked about a lot. And then I turned around and said that to Ellie, the BHC friend, because she's outwardly talked about going to church, and so I was able to use that. And so I kind of surprised myself, like I was like, the Bible says da 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 da, and for me to say that, like, it just, the way you embed it in beliefs about yourself, and yet you are also like, and I use this, I said, Christina she said the word badass to me the other day. Like, she doesn't think that you can't be this badass epic person and believe in God. Like, those aren't two separate things. And so I was able to say that to her, and that's something I was not expecting to have that. And so yeah, like, that's been awesome.
So much for sharing that. I really appreciate that. I love you so much.
I love you too. Like, and something about knowing I was your first VIP, like, I had no idea. So how awesome is that, right? Like, I didn't know. I mean, I knew you were kind of new, but I didn't know. And that even is giving me, like, I don't know, something about it feels extra special. And then
it is.
Yeah. And just knowing, like, if I believed in you without knowing, there was no proof, or there wasn't a resume of how much experience you had, like, I can embody that for myself. And so
yeah, Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Like
And
you didn't carry yourself that way. You know, you weren't like, this might not work.
right. And that's the biggest thing. It's the what energy, do you know your value? Do you know that, oh, even though I haven't done this before, I know that I'm excited about this. I know I can help you, and I know that this is where I'm supposed to be, and all of that. But yeah, I mean, know that you are special, because that I know that is the reason that I was able to do it 4 more times, because I was like, because you always have that, oh, nobody's going to pay for that, or nobody's going to want what I have, or I'm not enough. But when you get the yes, and you're like, oh no, I am enough, and people will pay that, and it just your confidence just goes up to where it's easier and easier and easier and easier. And I did get the courage to even launch it the first time, offer it the first time, because I saw it modeled in my coach.
Yeah.
And so it's just to know that I saw it modeled in my coach, and I did it, boom, 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 boom. And you're seeing it modeled in your coach. There's no reason why you can't do that too, and you will. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. If in the testimonial I said too much too fast and we need to do it again, let me know. I talk way too fast. So.
I'm sure it's perfect. I'm sure it's perfect. So thank you so much. And, we have our session for next week already scheduled.
Yeah.
You can reach out to me in between.
Okay, awesome.
Right,
and congratulations on Diana.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited about her. I'm excited about all of you. All of you. It's incredible.
That's awesome.
I can't wait for the retreat.
Me either.
Awesome. Well, I will talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.